Hundreds of working military families in need of childcare on base won't have to wait as long to access the critical resource. Blessing Machuku shows us how the major changes coming to Joint Base San Antonio and if it will even be enough.
There are 7 child care development centers across Joint Base San Antonio's 3 military installations. That's about 1,000 spaces. But now for the first time in more than a decade, there's going to be more.
So I can get you coming out the door.
Early starts to the day and long drives is the routine for Caitlin Jones Martin. The Air Force mom of 3 has 2 young kids in childcare.
You leave the house at 6:15, and I'm usually not walking into work until about 8:15, 8:30.
She says it would be great if her kids could be on base where she works, but she says she makes the hours-long commute to avoid what many working families in need of immediate childcare dread: waiting.
The cost-benefit analysis didn't make sense because we would have had to have gone back on the waiting list.
Before her kids were even born, Jones Martin applied for on-base childcare. So by the time they arrived, she would have already made her way through the months-long waiting list.
Yeah, there's probably closer to 500 or 600 now.
On the waiting list?
Right.
Joint Base San Antonio is home to thousands of military members, dependent, and Department of Defense civilians. However, it only has about 1,000 childcare spaces across its 3 installations, with no new additions since the mid-2010s. That's changing. JBSA Randolph, Fort Sam Houston, and Lackland will each get a new childcare center on base.
It's truly unheard of.
It was years in the making to get to this point. Towards the end of April, service members broke ground on what will be the new childcare center at JBSA Fort Sam Houston. The 3 new centers will create about 500 to 600 additional spaces across JBSA. But will it be enough?
Off to baby school.
It's hard to say, but it'll definitely have a huge beneficial impact to the current families that are here at JBSA.
The new childcare center at JBSA Fort Sam Houston is expected to be up and running towards the end of 2025.
I was so ecstatic when I heard that it was happening.
A new development that's a long time coming for military working parents waiting to get childcare. At JBSA Randolph, Blessing Iwuchukwu, Spectrum News 1.
You gonna go in the blue car?